Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Dungeon Nytes, our weekly dose of D&D from us to you, and we hope you enjoy it. Last time on Dungeon Nytes, Fist of Phandalin campaign, our adventurers had dealt with a vast mimic problem in Nomengard and made their way back to Phandalin. They met back up with Droop, gave him a couple fun items, and decided that it was time to take a sleepy. And that was where we left it. So we pick up now with everyone in the party having taken a long rest. And in addition, they have also gotten level 8. Yay! Yay! Look, it's a bigger deal for some of you than others. I get it.
Much.
I get it. It's fine. That being said, let's talk about it. So, we're going to go in the morning. Godoruk, you wake up. Tell us about your level 8.
She feels almost no different. Just healthier. Got a good workout while he was gone. It's been a while since he's went on a really long trip. So he's feeling like he's had some good workout and might be a little healthier than before.
Nice. Didn't skip leg day.
Checking
Did not
himself in the
skip
mirror.
like that.
Eating vegetables, did some cardio.
Had some good cardio. He feels
Would
good.
you like to tell the people
Ate
of
himself some vegetables.
would you like to tell the people what that means in non-player speak?
Yeah, what does that mean?
He's got some more health, and his initiative went up by 1. That's it.
So you increase your dex and con?
Yeah.
Okay.
First to stabby stab. Perfect. So you took an ASI?
Yes.
All right.
Also, your unarmored defense would have went up by 2 then, right?
Ooh.
I'm not unarmored.
If you take off
If
your armor.
you
Yes,
wanted.
I know. You're
That's
wearing
fair.
armor currently, good sir.
If he wanted to show his
He wanted
perky
to
orc
show
nipples,
the guns.
then yes, he would be.
He could.
Those guns would deflect more damage.
If you want to equip the changed shirt, does it lower your AC or keep it the same?
It drops to 14. It's normally 15, so
Okay.
I'll lose 1.
Need a little bit more investment, but you're getting there.
We'll get there eventually.
Well, Leif, since you're next door.
Oh.
Actually, I think technically Bamir is next door.
Yeah, Bamir is next door, not me. I'm next to Ashin and Bamir, I think, in between them.
Yes. So Bamir, you're next door to Godoruk. You hear his morning groans and it wakes you up. Tell us about your level.
Well, Bamir just wakes up and he can't believe just how incredibly attractive he is. It's just, every day he wakes up feeling more and more attractive and witty than the day before. And that's reflected in the +2 to charisma that he got with his ASI. As well as some new spells, a new spell, which I haven't actually picked yet, but it's probably going to be Phantasmal Killer,
Okay.
which is, great at messing with people and making them die. So
That is the goal.
that's where he is. He's probably looking in the mirror for a good 20 minutes. Just
Pick that up
admiring
at
himself.
Final Destination U, did you?
He's a lore bard. He studied the ways of magic.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't like being deceived, so he thought he might be the one doing the deceiving next time.
Interesting. Well, let's pop over to Leif, because we know that Alsheen and Asteria were out in the garden.
So first thing we start off, Leif has a new spell. He's got a little more proficient utilizing his innate charisma, and is now able to use that charisma magically, and took the Charm Monster spell. The other thing was, for his level 8 level up, he took the feat Metamagic Adept. Just with his constant use of using metamagics by altering magics, twinning them, polymorphing 2 apes into a very small enclosure. All of the fun things, quickening fireballs like it's his job, because it is. He can now, he has 2 more sorcery points than before, and he also has learned the ability to make his spells that require saving throws to be a little more potent. So he can make the target have disadvantage by spending sorcery points on the saving throw, and also he can cast magic without any verbal or somatic components if he spends a sorcery point to do so with subtle spell.
So he's just getting better.
Just getting better at magics. He's no longer weighed down by a warlock level.
I mean, chances are levels
I knew,
don't make
Leif.
you worse.
I knew you were going to be destined for great things. This is just the next step. I'm so excited.
He's just reading his herbalism book as his patron speaks to him again.
I see
you
what
could
you're doing
maybe
there, buddy,
start knocking or
and
something.
I don't like it.
Do you knock at all, or?
I mean, is that in the contract? Oh, no, it's not. Anyway, catch you later.
Wasn't the contract that we signed. He just goes back to reading his herbalism book.
It was a verbal contract, so there was no verbal,
Gosh.
no somatic component to it.
There's no verbal quota. It's somatic.
It was a
Yes.
subtle. It was a subtle
It
contract.
was a solo contract.
All right, well, let's catch up with Asteria out in the garden.
In Asteria's trance and trying to communicate with Sehnin, she has discovered that she can do 2 new things, as well as being more wise. She can summon a fae, and while practicing out in the garden, she discovered that she can summon a flame blade to her hand and use that
Oh.
as a weapon.
I want to. Let's hear about that. So, what does that look like? So you wake up and you realize what?
She, in her trance, she envisioned herself being able to summon a weapon to her hand. So when she wakes up, looks to her hand, and decides to try it, and in her hand appears a fiery blade in the shape of a scimitar.
Nice, very nice.
Mhm.
And then we head over to Ashin, who is not in the garden, who is actually over on the green, performing what some would say might be some shenanigans. You want to describe the scene for us there?
So it had been a while since Ashin had seen some of the other ranger trainees. And when he went out there that morning after waking from his trance, they were already out there training. So he started training with them. And in the process, kind of was given a bit of a dare. His time away in the fights that they had been in, and his time meditating on becoming more proficient with his bow, has made it a little easier for him to hit targets. So the dare was made that he should attempt to shoot some targets next to some of his ranger trainees' faces to see how accurate he is.
Who initiated this dare?
Let's call him James, one of the younger trainees.
Nondescript trainee man James.
I thought it'd be that captain of the guard lady that you nominated out of nowhere.
We could go with that.
I forgot.
Good
her name,
old
though.
James. He's new. He hasn't had a chance to get to know you yet. He's only heard of you since he joined the guard.
Oh, I like that.
And so he basically says, you know, Ashin, I've heard that you are this master bowman, and that you have inspired the work of the guard here. And I really want to see if you're as good as they say you are. And then I think you make him pee a little when you say, all right, hold a target next to your face.
I mean, I don't really like to show off, but if you want me to put my arrows where my mouth is, then here, take this. Go stand out there. And
James is going to take it and he's going to be like, okay. He's going to walk out to the field. He's going to take the target and kind of hold it like way over here.
no, right next to your face.
Next to my face?
Right next to your face.
Yeah. Okay. Guys, he's good? Like, really?
And then I will fire 3 arrows in rapid succession at the target.
He's going to see the arrows come in his face. He's just going to go... "Ah!"
Mark on your wrist flares up. Wait.
I would like you to roll, sir.
Roll a con save. Oh. Or wisdom save.
I would like you to roll a hit. This is what I want.
This is gonna be good.
Yikes. That's an 11.
Yeah, this could never go wrong.
Give me 2 more rolls. Let's go.
19 and 17.
So what was the first one?
11.
With your modifiers 11.
Yeah.
So it works out pretty well. I mean, it almost is like you intended to go this way, but I think when you hit it, you're kind of like, oh shit. But like he's holding it next to his face, and you hear just, and just a second later, it's, and the first one hits him like really close to his face, like right at the side of the target, and then they kind of move further in at the second 2 shots.
You okay?
He's stunned in his
passed out.
stance.
Sorry about that. So James
You're good.
kind of is looking, and he opens his eyes, looks over at the target, and he sees the one that's like literally next to
fire
his
again.
cheek. You're gonna fire again?
As a 19.
As a 19? Hold on. Oh my goodness. That one's gonna hit dead center. Even as he's like moving it, he's gonna see the one. At that point, he's just gonna drop the target. Okay, good enough for me. All right, I'm good.
Hope he wore his brown pants.
I'm good. I'm good. Okay, guys. Yeah, he's good. I get it. Okay, my bad. My bad. My bad. He just kind of walks over.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I hope that first one was intentional. It scared me a little. But the
I don't
other
miss.
ones, yeah, okay. I believe you.
You forgot something.
What?
Yeah, I want my arrows back.
Oh, yeah, right away, sir. Okay. And he runs back and gets your arrows for you. So, tell us about this level up. So, is it just an ASI?
Yeah, I took 1 point in Dex and 1 point in Wisdom,
Nice.
which increased both of my modifiers.
Ooh.
To 18, 16.
I'm at 18, 16, so I'm at a +4 to Dex and a +3 to Wisdom.
Ranger
And
is
my
good,
initiative is
Ranger
now
is wise.
+7.
Yeah,
Nice.
these Gloomstalkers.
I get to add my Wisdom modifier to my initiative roll.
Like to go
Nice.
first. That's hella awesome.
Yep.
GG's. Well, as you all are kind of waking for the day, making your way downstairs, Droop has another special breakfast that he has prepared for you now that you are back. You can see there is a large spread of just wonderful breakfast food. There's kind of cut up taters, there's eggs, there's a chicken farm now, which is great, so he has fresh eggs every day. You've got what appears to be some type of bacon that is going on there, and just as you come down the stairs, you smell the sweet smell of cinnamon rolls. Oh, yeah. It's good. You got nice cold goat's milk. And for Asheen, there's a carrot.
Yep. I don't like cinnamon.
I'm not the vegetarian in this party.
No, I know. It's because you didn't like cinnamon rolls.
You don't like cinnamon?
So they figured a nice sweet vegetable might do you better.
No, it's funny because when Ashin sits down, he grabs a cinnamon roll.
Well, I'll be buckered. Droop's gonna be like, but you, huh? I thought you didn't.
Hopefully
I
that
thought you
wasn't.
didn't like those.
Hopefully that wasn't Godorok's cinnamon roll, as Bamir takes one for himself.
Okay.
I just eat it. I don't say anything. I just eat it.
Begrudgingly.
I thought you would have liked the carrot.
With zero reaction on my face while I eat it.
Bad carrot on the table.
Really? Roll deception. I'm rolling insight.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yes, I love this so much.
That's a 15.
That's a 22.
Let's go.
Cool. I wasn't deceiving you. So
Yeah, no. Tell us, what does Asheen think about cinnamon rolls now? We are dying to know.
he doesn't care.
He's indifferent
was
to the
there.
cinnamon roll.
Yeah, he's indifferent.
He
just
was
ate it to
very
eat it.
adamant about not liking cinnamon before. That's why this is so
Was.
important.
This is big character development.
Yeah.
It is.
This is, yeah.
This is,
Of
it's
all
like,
the
this is on
things.
par with him overcoming his hatred of goblins, kind of.
This is like you have tasted Grick for the first time. All of a sudden, you're eating cinnamon rolls like you enjoy it.
So Ashin eats the cinnamon roll and looks over at Droop, and
Droop just stares.
it wasn't the worst thing that I've eaten. Wasn't
Close.
bad.
But you're really not liking them last time.
I'm not a big fan of cinnamon, but
I brought you a carrot.
I mean, I'll eat the carrot.
Okay.
Do you want some carrot? I'll share it with you.
No, I want a cinnamon roll. Ugh.
I think I ate yours. I'm sorry.
No, there's plenty. Another tray coming. They didn't know Godorok likes cinnamon rolls.
We should probably only let Godorok have like 2.
Well, you stop him.
What are you, his mom?
Good luck.
You know how
You
he
stop
gets on.
him.
You know how he gets on the sugar.
True. He's like me with my helmet. And he whips out the helmet from like behind his back and throws it on his head. And his eyes start glowing. Takes it
That's-
off and like hooks it to his
that's-
belt.
That is the best thing in the world. I love that helmet on you, Droop.
This is the coolest thing. I play with it all night. Like, it was fun.
I'm glad
glad
you
you enjoyed
enjoy it.
Absolutely. Anyway, so a couple of things. I got some notes here. You have been requested to talk to a couple of dwarven dudes at Sister Gorella's house. Apparently, they spent the night there and want to talk to you. And then I think I got word from Smithy, and he said that there's a thing that you asked him for that's ready.
Oh, good.
And oh, there was something else. Oh, what was it? And Droop, you see Droop, he's like almost frustrated with himself because he feels like he's doing a good job, and he kind of like starts like making little stomps around in a circle as he's like really trying to like squeeze his brain together to remember. And he's like, got it. Ettermath said to come by and see him because he moved right off to go stay with him. Let me check my notes. And he literally pulls out like notes where he has all the stuff written down. Yeah, that's it.
I would love to go see Master Ettermath and Rydoth.
That's all. I'm gonna go back and help Torbjorn. Gotta get the bar ready for later today. We've been doing good business. Lots more people coming to town. This town's growing. It's pretty neat.
So, Droop, we've been gone for a little while. Can I get you to do me a favor?
Sure. What's up?
Take this, and I'll hand him my flask. And will you please fill it with the good stuff, and I'll pick it up from you later.
Yeah, sure. And he like goes and just runs and does it.
I don't know how you drink that stuff.
I don't know how you don't drink it.
I have taste.
So what do you guys want to do first?
Eat more cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
While everybody's eating, I'm going to go to the smithy.
Ooh.
Do you want me to go with you? I think you might like what I did.
Yes. Bring your cinnamon roll. I grab the carrot.
Leif is just sitting next to Styrian Goderic, just reading his herbalism book at the table while he still eats.
Herbalism.
Well, it's not his. It's the book of potion brewing that he bought.
Daria's just gonna stay, eat her cinnamon roll, and finally read the diary.
Oh, you're gonna bring that on me now?
Yep.
Oh, now
Ooh.
It's
now
your
you're gonna
own
bring that
fault.
on me?
It's your own fault.
Okay. Okay.
How many weeks
Brought
have
it
you
up.
had, sir?
Brought it up before the campaign.
Yeah.
Brought it up
Before the
literally
session.
before the session.
Well, I mean, we brought it up like
We finally had some downtime.
yeah.
I was going to after I got it, but then
Sure.
White Dragon.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, DM. Did your players bring up something? You have to improv now.
No, yeah. So as you open up the book and you start to read through this, you realize that this is the Dire of Vildara, the elf who was captured and ultimately who became the Banshee of Axholm. And essentially, you read some interesting notes around kind of like the conflict between elves and dwarves at the time that she was there, and some interesting tidbits around kind of the Fae and kind of interactions with different courts within the Fae and how they were potentially supposed to be getting involved with the conflict. And you kind of ran out of time there, but interesting stuff. You think there might be some interesting gems that you can pick up from within that book, as Vildara appeared to be some kind of druid. Mm-hmm.
Is it written in Sylvan or Druidic?
Sylvan,
Okay, just wondering.
you might discover more secrets about Vildara as you go. So let's follow Bamir and Ashin over to the smithy.
Okay.
So you make your way outside. It's roughly 9:30 or so-ish in the morning. There's a nice fall breeze It's a little chilly, but not too bad. It's certainly kind of getting into that more fall to winter transitional, or the time of the rotting, as it's known in the world of D&D. And you head over to Smithy's. It's not a far walk from your guys' place over there, and you see the fires are already lit up in the forge, and you hear hammering away on an anvil, and you see Smithy sitting there, working away.
Good morning.
He doesn't hear you the first time.
I'm gonna put my fingers to my lips and whistle.
You can see Smithy look up, kind of turns around. Ah, Shane, come here. Ah, look. You're here for it, right? You here for it, right?
Today's
I
the
am.
day.
I'm
I heard
excited
it was
to give it to you.
finished.
It is finished. I'm excited to give it to you. One
You
second,
already
let me
paid
go in
for
the
it.
back, and I'll collect it. And he goes in the back, and you hear him kind of rummaging through a few things. And he comes back, and you see this sword that has got to be... I mean, it's a great sword. So the blade itself is a good 2.5 feet long. It's thick blade, and it's everything that you asked for. It's imbued with all of the trophies and items that you've given it. There's nothing. Immediately, you kind
Oh.
of see the sheath, right? And
We should wait for the full description until Goderic can see it.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, for now, I'll just say that you see this beautiful kind of sheath that looks exactly how you would imagine it if it were kind of crafted with the magic of a druid. And you begin to see all the little accents immediately present in the blade. And Smithy just kind of presents it to you. And he feels like he's able to wield it kind of quite easily. Like he's done something to kind of compensate for the weight of the greatsword. Here you go. Do you like it?
It looks fantastic. I'm gonna take it, and then I'm gonna pull the sword out of its sheath about 8 inches
Mhm.
to look at the inscription, and I'm gonna flip it over and look at the inscription on the other side, and then I'm gonna smile and sheath it again and set it down.
It's the finest blade I've ever crafted.
It's
And you,
definitely
sir-
fine work.
You, sir, were concerned, and I had faith in you that you could complete this project.
Look, I was worried. I've never taken on a project like this, and it's a right honor to work on it for Godric. He's done so much for the town, and helping to rebuild, and helping with the wall, and obviously helping with problems, and definitely think that he's made a worthy impact, and I only hope that this blade will be worthy enough of him.
You have definitely outdone yourself, and I thank you.
You see like a little kind of tear like well up like in the middle of his eye, and he real quick just like, thank you. So when you going to give it to him?
Today, probably pretty soon.
I know this might seem like an odd request. Could I be there when you give it to him? I just
Yes.
want to be a fly in the wall. I just want to watch. I want to see his face when you give it to him.
I don't even want you to be a fly on the wall. I would like you to be standing next to me when I give it to him. I want him to see the man that crafted it.
And you can see like starts like his chest wells up and he starts beaming with pride. And he can't even talk. He's just okay.
So we are supposed to be meeting Master Edermath and Rydoth across the green at Master Edermath's cottage today, but I'm going to be waiting for the rest of the party out on the green with said sword.
So should I go with you?
Absolutely.
All right.
Well, I'll get the rest of the party then.
I'll fetch me things.
All right.
He's gonna go and kind of like lower the fire on the forge and kind of check his dampers and make sure everything's gonna tone down so he's not gonna have any accidents of the flame kind while he's away. Gathers a quick kind of overcoat and all right, ready.
Let's go.
And
And
you
I
both
will
walk to the green.
kind of pull the sword over my shoulder by the strap and just walk with it.
It almost touches the ground as you have it.
I mean, I'm 5'9".
It almost touches the ground as you go. It's big sword. As it's hanging, that strap. Bamir, you make your way back to the Five Finger Tavern.
Is everybody done with their cinnamon rolls?
I would assume so at this point.
Bad.
Mr. Godric is just still eating them.
I've had 2 or 3 or 7.
2 or 3.
Who knows?
He lost count after 3.
Yeah.
Just kept going.
Just happy.
Yep.
Just happy in cinnamon heaven.
She's figured out that somehow bacon tastes really good with cinnamon rolls, so he's gonna be grabbing meats at the same time and just stuffing his face with them.
All right.
So good.
Well, Ashin was getting ready to. Was thinking we could head to Master Edermath's to go see Rydoth. He was going to meet us on the green as we go over there if y'all are ready.
What's the book? Yeah, sure, let's go.
Grab another piece of meat and I'm ready to go.
Is this you're just like
She's eating
enveloped in
cinnamon
her
rolls.
book?
She's
Oh,
enthralled.
she went. She
Okay.
gets up and
Yes.
follows.
He'll send a message to Hysteria and Gage or Leif and just say it's time to give it to him.
He doesn't reply.
All right.
Away we go.
You make your way out of the tavern, you make a right turn, and you walk down the road past the middle of town. Pamir, Sister Grayla is out at the shrine. She kind of makes a passing kind of hand raise just to kind of make sure that you are aware that you need to talk to her.
I give her a nod.
And she's going to kind of give you like the come here symbol.
He's gonna send her a message and just say, "I'll be there later this afternoon. We're gonna give something to Godric."
She just gives you a nod and goes back to her fortune favors the bolding with all her many patrons that come to visit the shrine per day. It's a minor town. They're constantly asking for the help. As
They're
you
getting
pass
bolder
through,
with their requests.
they are bold with their requests. You guys make your way to the green. Godric, as you walk up, you see Ashin standing there with a smithy. And Ashin seems to be holding something over his shoulder.
Thought you used bows.
I do. And I'll take it off of my shoulder. And I'll kind of hold it out with both of my hands. Godric, our group here, our band, we've been through a lot. And over the past, I don't know, more than a month, we've been working in unison to present you with a token of our gratitude. You've been there when we needed you most. You haven't faltered. You are unyielding in your ways. And I just wanted you to know that from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you. And I know I can speak for the rest of us when I say that. This entire town appreciates you. So I would like to present you with this sword.
We'll take it from him. Kind of take a look at it. It's obviously crafted very nicely. Take it out of the sheath.
Yeah, Goderic, as you get this sheath, you see that the scabbard is made from kind of sheepskin. It is inscribed with root kind of tendrils and vines, almost like you took like leather, right? And then have these beautiful green vines that are natural but almost look like they're embossed onto the leather, starting from the tip and working all the way up. And it's a massive sheath because this is a great sword. You can see on the handle, it's kind of arced up towards the blade. And within the hilt of it, you can see, or within the crossguard, you can see that there are these kind of pearly white insets. Multiple on either side. In the center of the crossguard, kind of almost halfway up into the blade, is this big kind of green stone with a druid emblem on it, or a druid sigil on it. The handle is wrapped in leather all the way down to the pommel, which you can see has this dark orb, which you recognize as similar to a spider's eye, cast in amber, kind of attached to the bottom. As you kind of remove it from its scabbard, you see the blade kind of starts off thick and then tapers down about halfway up and then expands back towards the end before coming back into a nice kind of spade tip. It's surprisingly light compared to other things that you've held, even your great axe. And you can see runes inscribed in Elvish on one side and Draconic on the other. Question is, can you read them?
Probably not well.
You're half
I'm
proficient
learning.
in Elvish, right?
I'm learning Elvish, so I might be able to make out some of it.
Maybe
You will immediately be able to make out your name.
maybe roll an intelligence check for the rest.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's see it.
Oh, that's a straight roll.
Yep, just a straight roll.
Probably with advantage because they probably would have taught you these words.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
Okay.
Goderic, you look and you kind of stare at a moment. And as you kind of are flipping it back and forth, you realize it's the same language, or it's the same words on both sides. It literally says, Goderic, the unyielding iron bear.
He wouldn't pick up the Draconic yet. He knows
The Elvish.
nothing Draconic.
Have
Yes.
no idea about it.
the Elvish, at least.
Yep.
So he'll look it over some more, kind of take it, feeling it's not as heavy as he thought it would be. Swing it a few times, and you can tell he's ecstatic, 100% enthralled with this sword.
Something else happens too.
And then
Well,
you see. Oh, go ahead.
he has
Got
to say
other
the
stuff to
command
do for
word.
He does.
Uh-huh.
You feel kind of a pulse go through your body as you're swinging the sword. Like there's some untapped potential within it. And as you hold and as you swing, you see the runes kind of glow. They kind of shimmer red every so often. But nothing happens.
Swords don't usually glow.
That's because not most swords are magical. This blade has an enchantment on it. And if you utter the command phrase, it will allow either flames to erupt from the blade that do extra damage, or tendrils to erupt from the scabbard that will grapple your foes. And the command word is "Give me all your meat."
I like it. He's gonna swing it, and he'll give me all your meat.
When you do,
Hope-
what are you hoping for?
And hope it catches on fire.
So as you will it to command fire, it does something else that you weren't expecting. As flames begin to just erupt from the sides of this blade, and then the blade kind of edge just glows red hot with flames kind of gently rippling off the edges. Your body pulses, your muscles ripple, and you feel yourself going into a rage.
Is that a side effect or?
Side effect or feature?
Mm-hmm. So if you invoke the command and you are not already raged and you have rages left to use for the day, it will automatically throw you into rage.
Oh, I like the sword.
Um,
This might be my favorite sword.
Goderic, would you like to know what the Draconic says?
Yes.
Sorry about the meat.
What'd you do to the meat?
That's what it says.
Someone do something to the meat?
You will be.
You did.
It's an apology to your enemies while you're slaying them.
Ah, I like it.
Or
Gonna
a
play
constant
with the sword
apology
some
from
more.
Leif, one of the two.
If he ever learns Draconic, you'll find out that is not what that says. But for now, that's what he believes.
Doubt he will ever learn that, but that's fair. But no, he keeps playing with the sword a bit, and then you see him get oddly sad,
Should we tell him that name?
and yeah, we'll get there eventually.
Ashin?
Yeah, you see that he's kind of sad, and he puts the sword back in sheath, kind of sets it beside him, and he reaches in his bag, and he hands something to Ashin. And you should check your DMs, sir.
What?
Yeah. And I would like you to read that, because it's kind of addressed to the party, but you can tell it's mostly to you. Read it aloud if you want.
Please read it aloud.
Yeah. And let me know when you're finished.
You want me to read this? To
Yes.
Wow.
Just read it, please.
It says, I had a nightmare recently. During it, Brugor offered me a home and family. But it wasn't real. Everything was a lie. I thought I had found my place with you all, but I've been lying to myself. I think it's time for me to go and find the clan. My clan. I know you'll be okay without me. The fist will still swing. Maybe one day we will cross paths again. Have a glass of the good stuff for me, Ashin. Tell the rest where I've went and that I'm okay. Thank you for being my brother. Goodbye.
And as soon as you're done reading it, he'll take it from you and he's gonna rip it up. And you can see that there's some tears in his eyes. And he's gonna pull you into a hug. It's
And
not
I will
a lie
hug.
anymore.
I will hug you back and repeat the word brother in Elvish.
Godoric's gonna shut up because he's trying not to cry.
Ashin is
Yeah,
crying.
we all are.
Leif takes the ripped up pieces and just burns them with focusing a fireball in his hand.
Hysteria's ugly crying right now. I'm sorry, babe.
Hate you guys right now.
I'm crying right now. We're all crying. It's fine.
It's
It's
takes a
fine.
big man to cry.
I'm on the precipice of just being really emotional.
And a bigger man to laugh at him.
Good time.
Godoric has thought about that for a while, and he was going to give that to them after the dragon fight. After that was done, and it's no longer needed. You are his family. He's here to stay.
We don't need to be on the outside anymore, brother.
I think you're right.
Godric, you literally came into this town covering your features, which is usually something that I would do. I'm a changeling. And now you can just walk freely, and people admire you, like gestures to the smithy. Like, people really appreciate you here.
On that note, Godoric, I'd like you to meet the man that made the sword.
Hey, Godric. Just, sorry, I'm a little emotional. When Ashin asked me to make this sword for you, I didn't know if I could do it, but I wanted to try. Your help and presence and steadfastness has made a big impact on Phandalin. I'm helping to build the walls and to make people feel safe. You've certainly gotten a lot of people that were more maybe averse to people that might be orc to just embrace you, like one of our own. I can't tell you what it means to all of us to have you here, and as well as the rest of the fist. But these people love you, and we do too. And I hope that this sword serves you well.
Best sword I've ever seen. I'm sure it will.
It has a name.
And that is.
And Ashin's gonna look at Mimir with a half smile on his face.
It's the 5-finger flame blade of 5 fallen foes.
That's a lot of F's.
The alliteration in that was beautiful. I appreciate the alliteration to a point. One more time, Bamir.
5-finger flame blade of 5 fallen foes.
so much alliteration.
Write that down because I'm gonna forget that by
I can DM it to you.
later.
I have it written down.
I mean, you're gonna
Good.
get the item sent to you.
Yeah,
So.
you're gonna
Okay.
get it.
We're giving you the
It's
item.
in
It's
there.
it's gonna be a
Created
custom item.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Did you make it custom in D&D Beyond, and we're just gonna
Mm-hmm.
add?
Yep.
Cool. You're gonna have to turn on the homebrew stuff.
Yep.
To get that added.
Got it. Ah, I love it.
You can probably just share it with everybody.
Yeah. Please do.
Let's post it right there.
I just opened it up. That's so good. Oh, and it's a +1.
It is a +1.
It is a +1. That's even better.
And for anyone curious, I drew this up earlier. I don't know if it's going to show well on stream.
It's showing pretty well.
Showing pretty good.
Oh, you.
That's the general
Sorry.
idea.
I probably
404.
have to.
Got a
Come on.
404.
Come on.
Yeah.
it's not for
It
me.
might.
Because they're not in the
They're,
campaign.
since they're not in the campaign, when you share that
Oh.
link, it's not going to
No,
work.
it's because I
Well,
didn't
crap.
actually share it with the community,
Yep.
so I can.
Well,
do
I'll
that.
go ahead. I'll post the description, everything in the Discord server for you guys, and I'll take care of that.
We can
General
actually like
All
I can
right, try
snip,
it again.
I can snip the picture of it too and post it if that'd be
Yeah, if you
easier.
want.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
go
you
for
want
it.
to post the Discord link.
I was gonna do that, but
Well, I don't know if they can see it though.
Oh,
But
try
I
it.
can,
you can
try it again.
screenshot
In
it
general.
and just.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
snip it.
Or or send it. If anyone wants to art that for reals, please feel free.
Please.
Tack, can you try refreshing on yours or Foxy? See if it shows up now.
Jeez, that is definitely a request.
Link
if you hear
works
this
now.
right now and
Yay.
you wanna make an
works
art
now.
of this sword, please feel free.
I'm gonna put it in the Dungeon Nytes general chat. Is that
Please
okay?
do. Yeah.
Go for it.
I just spent some time and drew that up so that I kind of had a point of reference when I was thinking about it.
The link does work now, though. So
Sure.
The smithy is gonna take a moment to. Actually, Ashin, maybe you should. You want to describe some of the finer points and kind of go over how you guys have contributed to the sword?
Yes. Godric, I knew instantly when we met and kind of we'd had the time to go hunting and spend a little time together that your penchant for trophy keeping is almost on par with mine. And for my part, I have shared the sheepskin from when we were traveling to Neverwinter when we killed those sheep. I have shared the Nothic finger bones in the crossguard and the eye of that great spider we killed.
Those are good kills.
Asteria provided druidcraft on the scabbard and the druidic stone.
Has my sigil on it. If you really look at it, it's a bear paw with a crescent moon behind it.
So we'll take the time to take a look at that.
Leif provided the inscription on the blade.
And I know you're not a huge fan of dragons, so whenever you feel like you overcome that, come see me, and I will tell you what the Draconic says.
Sorry about the meat.
I'll keep that in mind.
And Bamir provided the enchantment on the blade.
It's gonna kind of look up at Mir and smile and offer a hand. That's probably the first time Godric has ever been nice to Bamir, honestly.
Godric puts his hand out, and Bamir just pushes it to the side and gives him a big hug.
That's fair.
Hey, group hug! And I jump in.
Smithy's gonna get in on that hug for sure.
Leif, of course, is getting up on the group hug. That's fine.
Wisteria will try to. She's little.
Squeezes in.
Maybe I misjudged you, Bamir. You're still a bard, though.
Yeah, but he's our bard, and we're family.
You are right about that. So, shall we go get things done so I can test this out on a actual enemy and just not the air?
I have targets. You can use it on. We have man-sized dummies. If you just want to play with it.
We both know it's not the same.
You're absolutely right. It's not the same.
Could summon the beast.
Can you do that?
Real beast, but yes, I can do that.
Do you want to fight something?
Absolutely.
What are you gonna summon?
It actually has a list of what I have to choose from, so let me go to the spell.
Well, you can choose anything.
As long as it's not an owlbear.
And then, Leif can polymorph it.
Yeah, I can polymorph. Do you want to fight a giant ape? Do you fight a giant ape?
That might hurt.
I believe in you.
I believe in you.
If you want,
Fight a giant.
I can't turn it myself. I can turn one of them into it.
Never turn down a challenge.
Asteria is going to summon. Those are. Okay. She's going to summon. I think that one's fitting. A black bear.
Black bear. Okay.
Fair. So I'm not attuned to this thing.
Yes, you are.
Okay, that's fair.
This is called rule of
Auto
cool. You
attune.
that attunement right now.
Actually, he is attuned to it because
Once you
the
rage
weapon-
with it,
the weapon becomes
Yeah.
automatically attuned if
Yes!
the wielder has the rage class feature and enters a rage.
Yes!
All right.
That is true. It's auto.
We'll just
so
hand
we
wave
that rage, and it's
Yeah.
fine.
We'll just hand wave it a little bit because the rage happened because he activated the power that you get from it being attuned. But whatever, it's fine.
And it's still on
It was
fire.
created for him, so it was attuned to him.
It's
Damn
still
it.
on fire. We're gonna say it's still on fire.
Still on fire.
You're still
on fire.
raged. Blood's pumping.
Just mad and crying.
Mad and
Ugly
he's
cries.
raging tears. He's raging tears.
Rage tears.
Yeah. Yeah, just tears of rage.
When you,
Is that a new energy drink? Rage tears.
it's like those really old, like, what are those really old, like, YouTube videos.
That's what we're gonna call the good stuff from now on. Is rage tears.
Rage tears.
You know?
So angry, I'm happy.
I wish I had my flask right now.
Dump some rage tears on it.
Hysteria, you perform some druidly hand movements, and this black bear kind of is summoned in midair, and then just kind of like boop, plops right in the ground, and it looks really confused, and it's like, oh,
Sorry, buddy.
oh.
It feels bad just in it now.
Now I feel bad.
I thought it'd be
Now I
just like
feel
a-
tired of that.
This is a random alignment shift to evil all of a sudden just happens.
And it's gonna
She has to
see.
use conjure animals, and it's a face spirit in the shape of a beast.
I mean, it doesn't die. When the Fey Spirit dies in the material plane, it goes back to the Fey plane, so it'll still live. You're not killing
That's why
it.
she's like.
It's just gonna be mad at
Sorry.
you later.
It's gonna be kind of awful.
Godric, it sees you kind of holding the great sword like Conan the Barbarian, with it on fire, and it's like, huh? And gets really upset at you, like it's on like Donkey Kong, and starts charging at you.
Charge right back. We will meet in the middle.
Roll to hit, baby.
E.
Please, God, don't let him suck.
Oh. Okay, that scared me for a moment. That I'm pretty sure that hits.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And now for damage.
Oh, and you great weapon master everything too.
Yes. Yes, I did. Always. Always.
It adds +1 to your attack and damage rolls.
Like, are you okay?
I just saw the chat.
You're welcome.
Tim the Bear Man Taylor.
2. More damage. It's 28 damage to that thing.
How much health does that bear have?
Doesn't matter. Goderick, as you cut into this bear, you literally wait for the right moment, and literally as if the blade weighed nothing, you just kind of cock your elbow back and just slash straight across this bear and essentially leave a line, a red, hot line in between its body. And you see it kind of stop and kind of look at you like, ugh. And then it kind of fades out of the plane.
He's gonna flourish. I love it. Can I have another?
I mean,
Please do it again.
Another bear, another weapon.
Yes.
That's not fair.
Summon a
I
bear
can only
again.
carry one weapon.
More
Just
bears?
trust me.
Okay.
more bears.
I mean, technically, it would have summoned 4 of them, but I didn't specify.
There are 3 more
Delayed
bears.
reaction. 3 more
There-
black bears appear.
That
Poof.
One of them being the same bear. And he's really pissed at this point. And he looks at his
So-
other bear compatriots. And all 3 of them just look at you, Goderick, and target on, and just absolutely like eyes ablaze, mouths open, bearing teeth. It sounds like freaking 3 horns just going off at the same time, all in your direction. And you ready yourself, and they charge.
You know those Eddie Murphy movies where Eddie Murphy plays like a bunch of characters? I just imagine each of these bears is just Tim Allen.
Yes.
So, extra attack. If it'll roll the dice.
You're
Yeah.
like, screw you guys.
Roll the hit,
making
baby.
Jokes. I'm fighting.
When you kill something, don't you get another extra attack too? Choose your bonus action.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. But I will take that another 18.
Oh, did it roll? I didn't see the roll.
It's okay. Yeah, it rolled to 18. I don't know why
It's fine.
lagging behind.
Let it go.
19
That one most certainly hit.
plus
They only have
34.
They only have 19 HP, man.
Yeah, that's 34, and then he's gonna swing on the next one because
Let's go.
That's only that's 14.
That'll hit. Go.
Yeah, that thing's dead again, and I actually can't attack again
Yes, you can.
unless you get. Hey, he's having fun.
The next turn.
Let's go.
Nat 20, a poor
It's
bear.
dead. It's dead.
Literally, you just.
50 something damage.
And the problem was the third hit was on the bear that came back again.
No, it is 100%. So as these other bears start charging, like they're pissed off that you effed up their brother, like they just come up. You first one, you swing down. Second one, you tip your sword back up and swing up. And the last one, you kill him in the exact same way you did the last time. And at this time, his face just looks disappointed. Like, and they all 3 fade ethereally back to the Fae.
I'm just curious how much damage this.
I rolled for you. What's your modifier? It's fireball.
I just rolled. Took 44 damage.
Oh wow, see,
That thing's dead.
I rolled even better for you. 'Cause I rolled
Oh,
my
really?
fireball because it's 8d6 because of the thing. So it was 34 plus 10 for your Great Weapon Master, then whatever your modifier was. So I assume it's 6, so 50? Just... Fun fact, you can do fireball damage when you crit now.
The Knight's like, why did I let them do this?
No, let it happen, baby.
Fantastic.
Let it happen.
It's
It's
once
amazing.
per short rest. It's very good for once per short rest.
Yeah.
Does it say how long
Yeah.
the blade lasts? Is it only a minute? Or is it just indefinite until you sheath it?
Until you speak the command word again, or until you drop or sheath the sword.
Oh, so it went full Blood Hunter with the right thing, where you
Okay.
can't. It stays on until you sheath, or you
And
drop
rage.
it.
Yeah.
If I crit, it's 9d6 plus Great Weapon Master.
Oh, because you get the bonus too.
Just 10. Yeah.
You
Savage
can do over
Stats
50.
or
You can do over
whatever.
50 damage with a good roll.
Yep.
As you crit.
Yep. So yeah, plus the 10 for Great Weapon Master, and then plus 5 for my modifier.
Yeah.
Godoric's going to be wanting me to use that rope trick a lot.
Or just doesn't sheath his blade because it still lasts as long if you're not raging, right?
Honestly.
So the five foes, you'll see that 3 of them are in the blade itself. You can see the Nothic and the spider, and I forget what the third one was that Ashin mentioned. Brian Cataract does not. Weird.
Greenstone.
Oh, there was the Nothic, the spider, the other trophy thing. I can't remember.
So
Where is it? Is there?
It's a sheep.
The sheepskin.
Sheep.
Oh, the sheepskin. Okay.
No, not
I
much
remember
of
there
a
was
foe,
3.
but
Oh yeah.
the 4th foe is yourself, because you've overcome so much and grown. And the 5th foe is the one in front of you when you use this weapon.
Right.
I like how one
Why did you-
of these foes was a sheep.
Hey, you know what? Did it for the meat.
Nothic, giant spider, yourself, the foes in front of you, sheep. I love it.
Listen.
That's fair.
No,
It didn't
no,
have to be
that foe is
sheepskin.
hunger. That foe is hunger.
Okay. That's fair.
That foe is hunger. You gotta slay that hunger.
I've been
Ramirez,
fighting that battle for a long
Wonderful
time.
description of this is a perfect segue for our DM to check his DMs
Oh boy.
for me. But regardless, while he's doing that, Godric, how do you feel?
Ecstatic.
We're in Disney World.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that a yes to the DM?
Yep.
He hella approve? Okay, cool. That'll be interesting. When we ever get there.
Yep.
Godric's just gonna keep playing around with it, flourishing, and just
100%.
swinging. He's swinging at nothing, but he's swinging.
Ashin's gonna lean close to Asteria and whisper in Sylvan, I think we did good.
We did.
Smithy's still crying. He's just like, oh, you was better than I expected. Oh, it's beautiful.
Mira's gonna walk over to Ashin and lean in and say, I think you did good.
You know, I was just saying the same thing to Asteria. I'm sorry.
I think he likes it.
He's forgotten y'all are there at this point.
Leif comes over to Sheen and says in Draconic, I think you did good. That was a joke.
That's his message. No, around, as you've kind of created this little bit of a spectacle, you can see that people kind of in the town square have been looking over at the green, and there's like a small gathering of people that have kind of started over around the town center, just kind of looking on as Goderic fought, well, a bear and then 3 more bears, and essentially just single blowed them by themselves. And you didn't realize it at the time, but as you kind of, Goderic, as you're kind of admiring the blade after you felled the beasts, you all of a sudden hear the cheers of the people in the square. They're like, "Ah! Good job, Goderic! Get them! Get the bears! Yeah!"
Holding the sword
they're
up.
They're all
And
clapping.
We're yelling with them. We're yelling with them.
There's lots of cheering.
Murder
beautiful.
bear, murder bear, murder bear. Ho!
Murder bear. Oh, it's fantastic.
Those green crystal glows. No.
Oh, Jesus.
By the power of Phandalin, I have the power.
Crack myself up.
The crowd begins to disperse as you seem to kind of ignore their presence and they have other stuff to do. As you are all standing there on the fields, you realize the day is growing longer and that there are multiple people to talk to. So you begin to make your way towards Ettermath's cottage. Smithy bids you a fond farewell, gives Goderic a good handshake before he leaves, and once again thanks him for everything that he's done. And he's off. And you make your way to Ettermath's door.
I will walk up to the door and knock.
You don't hear anything, and then after a moment, you hear a familiar shuffling going on from within the cottage. After a moment more, the door opens. Ah, my friends, you got my note. That Droop, he's a good one.
The good one, Mr. Droop.
I've never encountered a goblin that I didn't have to kill immediately. He's really growing on me.
You know,
You should get that checked.
Okay. That's not where I thought this was going, but I could say the same thing.
Ah, yes, well, I'm happy to see you. Please come in. I hope you will take no offense to me moving right off to my cottage here.
I thought that was the plan.
Well, I didn't tell you when. I just did it. So,
I mean, that's fine.
Oh,
Did he have
that's
my
a
sheets
great
washed?
idea.
pardon?
He pooped in my bed.
Sheen, I can use magic. I cleaned it.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. You see Ettermath kind of like shifting. See, totally forgot to have that done. He refocuses the conversation immediately. Anyway, here, come in, sit down. I have some fresh tea for everyone.
No, please.
And as you kind of walk in and enter, you notice that kind of in the kitchen area, you see Rydoth kind of sitting on the floor. He's facing the front door with his eyes closed, and he seems to be sitting kind of cross-legged with his hands just kind of gently in his lap, and he has almost like he's sleeping, but you're pretty sure he's meditating.
I'm gonna look at the rest of the party and just shh.
Oh, please don't don't worry about Rydoth. He's been that way for days. He gets that way sometimes. I think that he's attempting to meditate to heal his mind. He's still not quite all there.
So I shouldn't stand next to him and blow in my bagpipes, is what you're saying.
That would probably be quite amusing if it were to work, but no, probably not today.
Okay.
Has he been doing better?
I think he's been doing better. He remembers more about the dragon itself and wanted to kept ranting about some mound and a sword. I did some digging after he said this, and I did come across an old tome in Phandalin that discussed a kind of warrior's mound where there was another dragon here before, ages ago, and it was slain by a brave warrior. It said that there was a dragon slayer sword that was accompanied by his burial at the Dragon's Barrow. I'll get you the location. I think you should check it out.
I mean, I think we've already got one, but
Do you?
yeah, go to it.
Pardon?
Hold up the sword.
Oh,
It's like a sword that's worthy of slaying dragons.
indeed.
But we should probably get this other one too.
It
That
couldn't
is
hurt.
Quite exquisite, Godoruk.
You can only hold one at a time.
Where did you get that?
It
They
was a
made it
gift.
for me.
Wow. That is impressive. And he just kind of observes. Is it particularly heavy?
Hold it out to him. See for yourself.
Ettermath kind of like hesitates for a second because he's like, I don't know. And then reaches his hands out. And
Christmas, give you
as you lower it into his hands, he's expecting like a big drop, and you almost see him like expect to like have to cradle the weight. And when he doesn't, this real shock. Oh, surprisingly nimble. I mean, definitely heavier than your standard sword, but not like I thought it would be. Even I could. And he kind of grabs the handle and tries to kind of sit it upright and ends up like hitting the roof or the ceiling within the room, and then kind of quickly puts it back down and just hands it back to you. Kind of looking up, you can see he's got a divot in the ceiling.
Swords aren't for everyone.
Yeah, I'll fix that later. All right.
It is a great sword.
Yes. Again, these were rumors. I still think it would be worth investigating. If dragons have been here before, maybe there's something you can learn about this one.
That would be great.
So, tell me, as always, over tea of your adventures while you were gone. Did you do anything interesting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went to Axholm, if you're aware of where that is.
Axholm? I do remember of the history of Axholm. No one has been there in years.
We cleared it out.
You did?
We did.
That's quite a find. If Axholm was clear, well,
It's
never mind.
only half a day's journey too. If things get bad with the dragon, maybe some of the people could evacuate there.
I was thinking that as well. You said you cleared it out? What was in there?
Just a banshee and her band of merry dead dwarves.
And some spiders.
We didn't like clean it. It's still horribly filthy and covered in viscera.
But it doesn't smell the greatest.
It's safe.
I imagine that would have been a great sight to see such a heralded dwarven hold.
Well, you can go see it.
I'll have to make time to do that once Rydoth gets better. Well, what else did you do?
On our way out, we met the dragon.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
And you're still here to tell the tale? What of the dragon?
I think it wanted to show its face.
I mean,
Well,
this
hasn't
was
it
the
already
first
done
Styria.
Before?
Probably would a lot worse.
Yeah, Asteria chased it off with some very well-placed lightning.
Oh,
There
Very good. He
I
said a
did
nod.
not like that encounter.
Bamir took a nap.
Yeah, Bamir took a nap.
Which reminds me, did Rydoth say anything about a Bamir or a handsome bard at all?
no, I do believe that his memory of all of you is still devoid.
It's the
I wonder
worst thing I've heard all day.
if my magic might help with that.
What do you mean? What magic?
I have some restorative ability.
I mean, we've already attempted much magic on Rydoth just to heal him. I think his mind is going to take time. But it never hurts to try.
I would be happy to try.
Come back when he's next awake and we'll attempt.
I mean, all I've got to do is touch him once. I could do it now.
I really wouldn't want to interrupt his meditation.
Yeah, I don't really feel like getting slapped by him today either.
Probably for the best.
Has he gone squirrel on you yet?
Yes, he has.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing I keep a few apples nearby to lure him back. He's quite fond of them.
He did that to us in the tavern.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we had to
but-
chase him around.
The after effects of the apples were a little bit unsavory.
I was there. He kind of chuckles to himself a little bit. Anyway,
So
anything else you...
we went to Nomengard.
Saw the gnomes. Were they able to help at all?
What do you think?
Well, their rumors of their powers are quite
Exaggerated?
substantial.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
We did get some.
We got some
help
mushrooms,
from
Yeah.
them,
some small
We got some
items.
mushrooms.
I broke into their vault.
and
Had a
then
shield.
couldn't get back out. But
Yeah.
we probably helped them as much as they helped us. Unfortunately, they had a bit of a
They were in a bad
Mm.
way.
they had a bit of a mimic problem.
oh,
A bit.
I ate about half of them or more.
They had a severe mimic problem.
oh.
They were
Mimics.
large mimics.
And
Large
they were
mimics.
strange that they actually were able to mimic the gnomes themselves.
I've not heard
It
of
was a-
that.
It was gross.
I read the stories, but actually seeing a mimic transformation is incredibly disgusting.
I've seen only
Godorakir
normal
got to be a
mimics.
bear. Or not a bear, an ape.
Giant ape.
Giant ape.
Hindsight was not a great plan, but it worked out.
I did. too.
Hysteria did too.
It's fun.
I'm a
And
sorcerer.
Matt just kind of sips his tea.
We put 2 giant apes in a really small space.
It did not go great, but it worked out.
We didn't die.
It was a
You know?
room that's maybe about the size of this house.
He's just going to continue to smile and sip his tea.
We've had to improvise a little bit.
That is the essence of adventure, is to be met with challenge and to overcome. It sounds like you all are well on your way. I do very much enjoy these stories.
I had a little bit of fun with one of the new ranger trainees this morning.
Oh, did you?
I don't know if you saw from your window or anything, but
I did
He
not.
was,
What did you do?
he questioned my ability with a bow.
Oh. And did you give him a demonstration of your skill?
I did. I made him stand, about 10 meters away and fired 4 arrows at a target that was right next to his face.
I wish I could have been here for that.
You didn't hit him, did you?
I hit the target.
Okay.
And after he moved it.
Okay.
Yeah, life doesn't.
I scared him a little bit. I put the first shot a little bit closer to his face and then put the rest where I wanted them right in the middle.
Asheen, you don't want to scare them off, but I probably would have too.
Well, his pants might be a little darker brown than they were before.
That's why pants are brown in the first place.
That's right.
Well, I thank you for stopping by. I do hope that you can find something to help you at Dragonsboro, though that sword is magnificent, Godoric. Magnificent. And I'll have a permanent
I
reminder
agree.
of it in my ceiling. But I do think it is time for a nap.
Yes.
Okay.
And Amath's
We
going to
should-
collect your teacups and kind of usher you out the door and bid you farewell.
You could come meditate with us in the garden sometime if you want.
I think I might do that once Rydoth gets better.
You should have him come over too. Hysteria planted some of those mushrooms to see if they'd grow here.
We probably should check on that.
We should.
They said they couldn't grow, but you're a druid.
She could make anything grow.
Experiment.
Well, we also need to talk to Sister Grayla.
That's right.
Yeah.
We could surprise her with your grand entrance, Bamir. Like a magic trick.
I'll play the bagpipes in the back while you march to her door.
Why? Why?
Well, I had a different idea, but
No.
you sure?
I know a couple of love songs. Wouldn't that help?
Help with what?
Is there any animals that Sister Grayla really likes?
I don't know.
Okay, well,
Look,
we can just go.
Master Artomath, enjoy your nap.
As always, I will. Thank you. And he's going to shut the door.
So
I don't know if that was
after
real or fake, but it felt real and made me yawn.
after we leave,
Authenticity.
Leif would like to try out something new and test it out.
Uh-oh.
He he would like to burn about 4 sorcery points to heighten a polymorph spell on Bamir, and to make, and also the one sorcery point in that is a subtle spell. So all of a sudden, Bamir has to make a saving throw with disadvantage. Wisdom save of 16.
oh boy.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna take off the
This is going to be
Looking
great.
forward to this one.
Oh no.
Burn.
Damn it.
And let me burn the slot. There we go.
We'll see
So if
these
it doesn't work,
rolls.
he never knew I did it.
You know, I'm gonna spend my DM inspiration.
All right. So it's just a flat roll then.
Yeah, and I already okay.
I don't see it on the dice roller.
Damn it! So close to a 20.
What's your modifier?
So close. Not. It's a 1.
It's wisdom. It's a wisdom saving throw. So
Plus
1, so
one.
9. Okay.
Woo!
All right. Bamir, you suddenly feel a very strange sensation, and you poof into a small, very cute white bunny.
I scoop him up.
Your mental statistics do change, so you do have the mental statistics of a very cute white bunny at the moment. So
Asteria's gonna, since Ashim picked him up, Asteria's gonna go over to him, scratch him between his bunny ears. Oh, you're so cute this way.
He tries to bite your fingers.
Ow! Hey,
we should go see
Godor,
Sister
can you speak
Grayla
with
then.
animals? Can you ask him to stop?
Takes me about 10 minutes. So, no.
takes a while. Well, let's go see Sister Grayla. Not really sure. Is that a new
Oh,
trick of his?
I have a carrot! And I pull the carrot out and I stick it in the bunny's mouth.
He spits it in your eye.
I mean, you would be a normal bunny. You're not going to be spiteful Bamir in this moment.
Yes, he would.
Your mental statistics are. You might be a really irritated bunny, but your mental statistics are that of a bunny, not Bamir currently.
Bunnies can be angry.
I know. You'd be just an irritated bunny.
It's an angry bunny.
Is this
That has food in its mouth.
now?
Mhm.
No one saw me do this, so is this a new trick of Bamir's?
I'm gonna roll animal handling to calm the bunny down. That's an 18.
Bunny poops in your hand.
18. That's a pretty. I mean, that's good. That's a good animal handling
He's not an animal.
check. You are now.
He is now.
Polymorph Bamir.
Yes, and polymorph means your mental statistics change to that of the rabbit. You are literally a
Not
rabbit.
my Nate. Like it's still me though.
But you're actually a rabbit right now.
But I might
You're a
be.
rabbit.
An issue with
Still
an issue with
me?
polymorph is if you were
I-
to transform something into something really stupid, you might forget who your friends are because you're just that stupid because you're a really dumb animal.
Mm-hmm.
I will let you do a counter roll if you want to.
All intents and purposes, you're a rabbit, my friend.
Against my animal
that's
handling?
great.
Against his animal
18.
handling. You
I rolled an
gotta roll
18. I
higher
got
than
an
an 18.
What am I rolling?
Yeah, what is he running like?
I don't know. I'm just trying to help you out
I
here.
guess- so it's a wisdom skill, so a wisdom save
Sure.
with a rabbit stats?
That's not. Come
You do have the
on.
rabbit stats right now. You don't have
What
any
is
of your
the
jackal
rabbit
You
traits.
basically have to
charisma.
roll a 20 anyway. Just roll the damn die.
Roll d20.
God damn it.
I'm giving you a way out. Don't hate me.
A way out to abuse to get rid of the animal handling.
He is able to calm you somewhat.
You feel at ease, being pet gently.
That scratch behind your ears feels really good right now.
As you defecate
okay,
into his
buddy.
hand, you are instantly calmed. And you feel
It's just
better.
rabbit poo,
Apparently
it's
that
fine.
must have been you were blocked. Apparently.
Oh, Asteria, is Bamir a druid?
Most definitely not.
Huh. I know he could do this.
He says he can do everything, so
Yeah, I guess maybe he learned how to do this.
If by chance this wasn't his doing,
we'll look around.
he's gonna be really mad.
I mean, no one,
You see anybody else around
yeah,
here?
no one cast a spell. He just poofed. I thought he did it himself.
Did he learn some new magic?
He might have. I mean, we did
Why
do a
would
lot
he
of.
pick a bunny?
I don't know.
I don't know. Hey, let's,
Maybe he's
let's
still
go see
working on it, like you were.
Let's go see
a couple
Sister
weeks ago.
Gorilla. They'll
Yeah,
probably wear off eventually.
well, like maybe an hour or something.
I'm concentrating on it for an hour. We're gonna be at Sister Grayla's, and you're gonna be a bunny. So she holds you gently.
I don't even know what to do right now. You make your way to Sister Grayla's. Holding Buddy Bamir.
Oh, I love meta magic.
boy. Bamir's gonna be so bad.
He doesn't know who did it.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, I know who did it.
There was no verbal or somatic components. You just poofed.
There's only one person in this party that can cast polymorph.
That is true.
It's very true. I
Maybe
know.
you were cursed by making bad jokes to the elderly elf.
Bunny Bamir, ooh woo. Anyway, you knock on Sister Garela's door.
I will reach out one hand.
Bamir
Knock
will
on the
attempt
door.
to escape.
You are calmed right now, good sir.
It doesn't matter.
He was calm for the moment. I
He's
mean,
now.
I guess I'll
Bamir
roll
is
another
trying to
animal
escape.
handling.
Is he okay?
begins struggling.
God
That's
damn
a
it.
20.
You're
Two.
stuck, dude. just chill out.
That's not the right one.
Roll against it, for the love of God. So close.
22 for the.
So
Animal handling.
close.
Yeah, you only got a 19.
You make it to Sister Garela's hut, and she opens up the door, and inside you can kind of see, because she opens the door wide, she's like, hello. Is Bamir with you? I really
Bamir starts squealing loudly.
You are a rabbit. You don't know who she
I'm
is.
sorry. This.
I know who people are!
You
I know
are-
who my friends are! And apparently I'm not
That's
with them.
feeble-minded, good sir. You're a rabbit.
Don't mind this.
We're
Don't
friends.
mind this bunny. We found this bunny out.
What are the stats of the rabbit?
Yeah. Let's check that. Let's the mental six of a rabbit. Hold on. I don't even think there is a rabbit.
If Goderic and
hair.
Asteria as great apes knew who their friends were,
They have a higher intelligence. They're at 6.
Yeah.
Six is like you can almost speak.
I said, I feel like bunnies know people.
I feel they would too, but it's a
two.
hare.
You have
Okay. Yeah, they have a 2 int.
It knows who its friends are.
Yeah,
It
so
knows
you
its
know who
friends
your
are.
friends are. Okay. I found it. It's the hare.
Here,
H-A-R-E.
Sister Garela, would you like to hold the bunny?
I mean, sure.
He's
you
really
go.
cute.
It is adorable.
He's very cute.
It's quite cute.
Bamir said he'd be here later, but we brought a bunny just while we were waiting. We just found it.
It's very odd of you to do, but okay.
Bamir's going to try to attempt to
aren't
escape
rabbit's
from
feet
Sister
like good
Garela.
luck?
Okay.
Aren't
Yeah, I mean,
rabbit's feet good luck?
Timora is about fortune and luck, right? We just thought, rabbits are good luck.
I mean,
Yeah.
they have been known to be good luck. Oh, it's struggling a little bit. I don't think it likes me holding it. Here, you take it back.
No, it's okay.
It's cute, but I don't think I know how to hold bunnies. Okay. Anyway, this very serious matter. I really need to talk to Bamir. Is he going to be back?
Yeah, I think he'll be here really soon.
You see Daislin and Orbis at the table.
I passed the bunny to Leif.
They've just pulling the bunny.
Bamir bites Leif.
Roll to hit. No.
I am.
This is a very spiteful rabbit.
God damn it!
I'm holding the rabbit. Please roll with advantage. I will give you that. Roll with advantage since I'm holding you.
That's fair.
That is fair.
I love it.
That
I
19 to
feel
1,
so
man.
bad. I feel so bad. Okay.
Okay, I just like gently just like scratch between his ears. It's okay.
Oh,
I mean, was there anything that you wanted to tell us
Great.
while we're waiting for him?
I mean,
Or should we just wait a bit? He'll be here soon.
I really just actually need to talk to Bamir.
Oh, do you not need us here at all?
I have certain information for him, and
Ah,
yeah. So I really need to see him. If you guys could come back with Bamir, I would really appreciate it.
Like, is this something where like you see him and only him, or
that's what it kind of sounds like, Ashin. This is just for Bamir.
I'm sorry.
Well, here. How about you take the bunny? When Bamir gets here, he can take it back.
He and I
Offers
have,
offers the bunny.
she's gonna like, nah. She's gonna kind
Sure.
of get a back up. Honestly, I appreciate it, and it is cute, but I do
Mir
have
attempts
business.
to scratch Leif.
Go for it. Roll with advantage again. I'm holding you. I have a 16 AC.
Make a
Finally.
concentration check, bitch!
What did you roll? I'm waiting for it to come up. Oh, what's
18.
18? Okay, cool. I'll use shield. I have a 21 AC now.
Oh, shit.
I subtle spell shield. So all of a sudden, you just bite into like some arcane force, and nothing happens. Or scratch, whatever. I'll mark up on sorcery point.
So we were gonna take the bunny back and like give it to Bamir, but he should be here in a moment. Would you just give it to him?
I
I
set
really think you should take the bunny.
I'm very confused by you all right now.
I set the bunny down, and suddenly concentration's dropped, and Bamir's prone on the ground.
Oh my! What? in
There
the-
he is.
Oh, he fixed himself.
Bamir, what? What? Huh? She's very confused.
Fortune favors the bold. And then I walk outside.
Oh, you don't go
We're
anywhere.
gone.
I'm holding all of you culpable for what just happened.
Yeah, we can
I
talk about
have
later,
no
Bamir.
idea what just happened.
You just see Daze and the Norbis are like laughing back at the table.
What exactly are you holding me responsible for?
Letting this idiot polymorph me.
Didn't
What?
do
I never
anything. We
I
were
never
just
did
walking.
anything.
I
Bullshit,
can't
you didn't
prevent
do
that
anything.
no
There's
more.
only one person in this party that can cast polymorph.
But I didn't say an incantation. I didn't make any. I mean,
Look,
to do that,
I know about you sorcerers and your bullshit, okay?
I mean, I literally have to like cast an arcane incantation and then make it an arcane sigil in the air. Like that's how you cast a spell.
Do you?
Yes,
Even I understand.
I'm not that powerful of a sorcerer.
Are you?
You can roll an insight check if you want.
Yes.
Okay.
He will roll a fucking insight check.
I'm assuming I do not get advantage on this, and that's fine. All right.
Oh, I love this so much.
God damn it.
Would you roll 13? Okay. What's your insight?
Not high enough.
I
Oh, it might be, yeah.
have a +8 to deception, so 14.
I have a 17.
Okay. You can tell I'm lying through my teeth.
You lying son of a bitch. You picked up some sort of magical bullshit that lets you cast without making sigils or waving.
Are you done yelling?
No!
Well-
Okay, I'm gonna go check
So
on my
why are
mushroom
we all
spy.
responsible for this?
Yeah, I want to go see the mushrooms.
Yeah, we're gonna go. Have fun, Bamir.
This tree just turns
really-
around and leaves.
How would I change into a freaking rabbit?
You said you're good at everything.
Yeah, I just assumed that you did it.
Not shape-shifting.
Oh. Okay. Have
Alright,
fun
well,
with Sister Gorilla.
Have fun.
But
He's
my revenge will not be swift or entertaining.
At this point, Sister Grail is kind of
Dinner's
laughing.
later.
As she realizes there was some kind of prank that happened, she's kind of like covering her mouth, not wanting to betray to Bamir, but she's smiling.
I'm going to use 4 more sorcery points.
Oh no.
In it as well, and subtle spell it to Bamir to roll disadvantage on this, and I'm going to cast Charm Monster on you.
What?
He's gonna be charmed by me. Oh, he's
Charm monster?
Yeah, but you have advantage on saving throws, right? Your Charm Monster
Against being charmed.
is a creature. He's considered
Okay.
a creature.
Creature,
Yeah.
okay.
It's a spell.
Yeah, there's charm person
what
and
if-
there's charm monster. It's
But you're a half elf, right? So you have advantage on those.
I do.
Yes.
So it's just a straight roll then for you. Because I
Boy,
I
here
hide.
we go.
It's a wisdom save.
It's a wisdom save. Yep.
Son of a bitch.
Hmm.
See if the gods are with you.
It's a 16.
Yeah, no,
No.
no, they aren't.
You're charmed by Leif, and he just looks at you. Lemire, we're okay, right? You're not mad at me?
Of course not. How could I ever be mad at you?
I'm glad. I'll see you later. Have fun here. We'll It's nice seeing you again, Sister Grayla.
What a great bunch of guys.
I'll leave. Leave.
I'm so,
Fortune favors the
I'm so
bold.
glad they're my friends.
I'm keeping charm on him, by the way, for this entire hour.
She is so confused right now.
Man,
Hi, Sister
Amir?
Gorilla.
I'm just having the best day.
See ya.
We had we gave Godoruk this sword and then Leif polymorphed me into this rabbit, but it's great because he's my best bud ever.
He will know, by the way, when this hour's up, that I charmed him.
Oh, I
That
know
is part
I
of the
will.
spell. He will know.
I know I will.
Okay. Mimir, I'm glad that you're in a better mood. Please sit with Daislin and Norbus over here. We have business to discuss.
Oh, okay.
So, Bamir, I need to just tell you very directly. Daislin and Norbus are part of the Harpers. And the reason they were at that excavation was to try and make a secret base for us to be able to communicate and meet.
Ah,
That's why it was so imperative that you get them. I apologize I couldn't be more direct sooner, but
I understand.
trying to mask my movements as there are other forces moving in town.
Yeah, as the town grows, that's more likely.
I need you to stay vigilant, as I think that there's going to be something coming. There's been stirs out and around town. Many things I'm hearing. I'm hearing movements of orcs in the north. I'm hearing cults rising in the shadows. Just stay vigilant, okay?
Okay.
Thank you very much for rescuing Daislin and Norbus here. They have something that they want to say to you.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, man, just wanted to take the opportunity to say, thanks for saving our life and everything, and, from one Harper to another, good on your dad for everything he's done for us. I know how much you guys really seem to enjoy that bag of holding. If you could just give us a chance to get our bits out of it, it's yours.
Oh,
Norbus is gonna turn to Daislin and be like, Daislin? Oh, come on, Norbus, it's fine. You know that they need it more than we do. He kind of gives him a stern look, like,
I mean,
yeah, right.
if you're sure, I mean,
Yeah, of course. He just kind of sits there, kind of pouts a little bit. He's like,
I'm sure there's another one somewhere that
no, we owe you our lives and more at this point, from saving us from the dragon and our little escapade into Axholm and fighting a bunch of mimics in Nomengard. Those were kind of all of our suggestions. So I think it's only fair at this point that we bestow something upon you, and that's really the only thing of value we have, and I hope the rest of the party will accept.
I'm sure they will, and we will make sure and get all of your stuff that's in there back to you. Then it's a most handsome gift. I very much appreciate it on behalf of the entire fist of Phandalin.
Well, we appreciate you. So there. Also, we're going to be sticking around in town for a bit. We are going to be assisting Sister Garela in having a bit more of an established presence around here. So if you see us around, we might have more information for you as we go along. And if you ever need to get in contact with the Harpers, you can also use myself or Norbus if Sister Grail is indisposed.
Okay, good to know. And you guys are always welcome in the Five Finger Tavern for a drink.
I would be. Gotta love that good ale and mead in there. Of course. Of course you're all about the mead, Norbus. Oh, come on, like you're not a dwarf. Anyway, so they're all kind of bid you farewell, Pamir. Sister Corellia's gonna walk you to the door. Just keep your eyes out and be careful. There's, like I said, there's stirrings. I don't mean to be so dramatic, but I am increasingly troubled by the movements and things I'm hearing in the shadows. I think that this is bigger than just one white dragon. I think it's a lot bigger.
That's troubling news, but if there's anything bigger coming up against us than a white dragon, that's definitely troubling. All right. We'll keep an ear out.
Thank you. Do that. And she's going to open the door and allow you to exit and shut the door behind you.
I'm waiting outside about 30 feet.
Leif!
Hey, Pamir.
My good friend, how are you?
Good. Goes over and puts my arm around Pamir. Let's go back to the tavern. And as we're walking, so Pamir, I had this idea.
I should just buy you a drink.
That'd be nice, but I don't really drink too much. Maybe some tea or something.
Well, that's what I meant.
Yeah. I had this thought. I figured I could just tell you this, since we're good friends. So after the White Dragon, I've had this idea where, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I was thinking about retiring, maybe, like going to open like a traveling tea shop and like a cart and just go across the coast through like Neverwinter and along the Sword Coast.
Anything you want to do, I'm behind you 100%. You know that.
Would that be something you want to join me with? You could they could play music while we sell drinks out of the cart.
I think if there's anything that I could do to keep, being pals with you forever, then I will. It would be my honor to help you in whatever way I can.
I really appreciate that, Pamir. It means a lot.
It's beautiful.
And well, I'll walk with Pamir. I'll stay with Pamir for the entire hour. If you want, we can roleplay when that wears off, because you will be pissed. And I didn't make any verbal or somatic components, but I'm pretty sure you know who did it.
Yeah, I'm actually, as you guys are walking, as you're walking, Leif, you're gonna see kind of Halia passing by around the miners' exchange, and she's gonna hurry over to you.
Halia.
Leif, yes. I need to speak with you urgently. Can you come with me?
Okay. Pamir, I see you back at the tavern.
You may have to. Okay. I'll do just that.
Okay. How long is it gonna be, Halia? Like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too long. I need you.
You just take all the time you need, buddy. I know that you've got a thing going on here. I'm sure it's fun. I'll be in the tavern if you need me.
All right, bye, Pamir.
See you, buddy.
He's in an oddly good mood today.
Shrug. I charmed him.
Oh, good for you.
He'll be very mad when he's done, but for now, I'm like his best friend.
Well,
Best bud.
I need you to come meet someone who wants to be friends with you.
I don't have to charm them either, do I?
I don't think you're going to need to charm them, no.
Okay, let's go.
I'm going to need you to keep an open mind, though.
Hell yeah, I'm a changeling.
Fair enough. On to my office.
Well, hell yeah, after burning both my 4th level spell slots and everything but 2 sorcery points, so hopefully I'm not in a really weird combat situation.
No, you make
Yeah,
your
that
way...
would suck. You would almost want your best friend Mimir with you.
You make your way to the miners' exchange.
Yeah.
And as you do, she takes you into the back office, and you see someone who is standing there in a complete cloak, hood, and they kind of had their head lowered, sitting in a corner. Leif, I will need you to please take a seat.
Sits down.
So as you know, the Zentarum have been slowly and assuredly growing our influence in Phandalin. We've recently gotten a very tantalizing offer. An offer of help to deal with the dragon that has been plaguing us.
Okay.
But it's an unconventional one. As often you know, we can deal in quite unconventional ways. Normally I'm far more direct in this, so I apologize, but I want you to be prepared. This might come as a surprise to you.
Okay.
But I assure you, this could work dramatically in our favor.
Okay, what is it?
Please. And she kind of gestures to the person sitting in the corner. And this person stands up, doesn't say anything, and kind of turns to face you. And as they remove their cloak, you see that they're wearing a green mask covered in what looks like the depiction of dragon scale. And as they open their eyes, they look directly at you. Leif of the Fist of Phandalin, Lady Venomfang wants to speak with you. And we're going to end there for this week.
God damn it.
Dun dun dun.
Ironically, Leif learned Charm Monster for Lady Venomfang. That's fun.
Yeah, it sucks that you use both your 4th level spells and your sorcery points.
For the day, yes. Also, you're still you're still charmed next session, my friend.
Yep.
I mean, it's a thing. What's going to happen? We'll have to find out next time on Dungeon Nytes. Those of you that are catching this on the YouTubes, please make sure you subscribe, like this video, maybe add us a little comment as to what your favorite part is or what you think is going to happen next, and hit that notification icon so you know when all the things and stuff are going to be happening. That being said, don't be afraid to come and hang out with us Saturday nights on twitch.tv/nighttide. Very soon we'll be moving things over to our Dungeon Nytes channel, but we'll keep you informed more when that happens. Thank you all very much for being here. And if you're here in Twitch chat, stick around for the post show. We love your faces. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.